Okay, well, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not uploading a lot. My little thing that I used to record my webcam stuff on isn't working. It expired. So if you have any, link it to me in the bar down there. Um, Topic of the day. If you really knew me, show on MTV. It's like a great hit. It's only had a couple episodes. So on tonight, actually, a new one Tuesday. Me and my friend watched it the first time it came out, and I watched it the second time and the third time, and stuff like that. Well, today's my little version of If You Really Knew Me. So get ready for some waterworks and possibly some things. Um, if you really knew me, you'd know that I hate myself, and I think I'm ugly, fat, disgusting, stupid, all of the above. I totally hate myself. I don't think I'm worthy. I tell you the truth, if it wasn't for my family and knowing how much hurt I would put them through, I wouldn't be here. I'd be dead. I would have probably committed suicide. I would have committed suicide. So if my family didn't love me, no, I don't think they do. Sometimes they do. I wouldn't be here. Um, if you really knew me, you'd know in 8th grade I came out to my whole school. I do not recommend that. Um, I was bullied. I was sexually harassed. Once, like, this guy came up and, like, slapped my ass. And third hour, one of the guys was like, "Did you like that little slap?" And then I just, like, I'm like, "I don't care. Big deal. You think I'm sexy and you're straight," things like that. Just trying to make myself feel better. And then the guy was like, the guy got $20 for doing that, right? And then that made me feel like shit. And I sat there in third hour and cried. All hour. All 45 minutes. Uh, if, if you really knew me that year in 8th grade, total, I tried killing myself 7 times. They were all unsuccessful, mostly because I wimped out. So, some I was interrupted in. I tried drowning myself one time, choking, without hanging myself, which isn't fun. Things like that. I almost slipped my wrists. Yeah, vertical. I always have problems. Vertical is this way, horizontal is that way. Like vertical cuts on your wrist. I mean, I didn't do it, but I also wanted to do carbon dioxide or monoxide or whatever, where you get the car and you pull it in the garage and you turn it on and you fall asleep and never wake up. Um, I wanted to do that too. Um, really expecting to cry. I kind of want to cry. Uh, if you really knew me, everyone says I'm smart and I have a good life. Things like that. They say I'm really smart. Um, if you really knew me, you know that I've barely been passing school since 4th grade and I had to take summer school in 7th. I failed math last year, so I'm a freshmore, which is a freshman and sophomore mixed together, because I have to take algebra again. I don't take geometry this year, I take algebra, then I have to take geometry in next summer, I think. Um, so I'm not smart. I am not at all. I'm trying to think of more. I want to do more. Um, oh, I wanted to lay down, sorry. If you really knew me, you'd know that I'm not close with my family except my grandma. And my mom and me don't ever talk, and when we talk, we argue. And she has a boyfriend. She's not all that bad. We can just get into fights a lot, and we just rub each other the wrong way, and so does me and mom. And I try to help her because she has health problems, and it just doesn't work out. She doesn't do anything about it. Um, if you really knew me, you know that most of the time I look happy. I'm depressed. I'm I have a mask on, and most people believe that mask. Um, I hate life. I don't ever show it because I know people would just be like, meh, 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 meh. Meh, 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 meh. You hate life. You're so emo. Your life's so good. Things like that. So I never tell people. Um, if you really knew me, you'd know that I still kind of am affiliated with drugs. Um, and alcohol. And I'm only 15, which isn't all that bad in this world now. It's bad to me because I promised my grandma that I would never start smoking. And I started smoking last year, mostly for a guy, mostly. And then I just haven't stopped. And I promised her and promised her, and I broke that promise. And I know that it would break her heart if she knew. It's, and one time I was in my room and I was in like 6th grade, and I asked, as she called me in her room, and I asked her, yeah, and she's like, let me smell your breath. And I, got close to her face, and I in her face, and I'm like, why'd you just do that? And she said, I thought I smelled smoke. And I mean, that wasn't me since 6th grade, and I felt so betrayed by her because she knew I would never smoke, but I did. And I know she would just be heartbroken because my mom smokes, my aunt smokes, my stepdad smokes, my sister smokes, my cousins, most of my cousins, my sister, oh yeah, I already said my sister, my father, most of my friends, but I never did. I never smoked. I think I'm gonna end this video because it's 9 minutes long. Um, I just mostly wanted to talk some things out, and I think I'm gonna go call my grandma or something. Um, don't change who you are for someone else. You may think it's worth it, but it's not. It's really not. Because the next thing you know, you're breaking your promise to the only thing you care deeply for. And just, it's heartbreaking. Don't change who you are for anyone but yourself. And if that's all I can give you, take it. I'll be happy. Ugh. Stupid fucking trackpad.